Hi guys, Gamekeeper John here today. Got a good vid for you today. It's a video on request really. Quite a few people have been asking how you band up OTT catapults over the top and how you band up TTF catapults where it goes around the side of the forks. I'm going to take a bit of time in this video to describe it to you how we do it at Gamekeeper. There is no right or no wrong way. Everybody's got their own way of doing it, that's fair enough, but this is my way of doing it. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and to be fair, I ain't had a problem with it. They shoot good, work perfect. Without further ado, we'll do the over the top one. Just cut some 25 to 20 singles. What I do when I cut my singles is I double cut them, so you cut two at the same time, then you have to peel them away like that. This means that my bands are literally 0.00mm perfect all the way through every set I do. Some nice soft lightweight Gamekeeper pouches. So you roll it. You have the pouch, the inside of the pouch facing you for over the top. You push it through. So it's actually really awkward to do because the camera's in the way where I stand, but make the fold like so. And there you go. Put it in your band rig. Some people ain't got band rigs, so I understand that. You can do it so it holds it. I'll just lock that in. If I didn't make so many band sets myself, I don't think I would use one, but I make 100 plus a week, so I have to. Again, roll it, put it through like so, get the fold spot on, very important this. See, you get a nice fold. Now I'm going to put it in. Yes, I could stretch that a lot more, but I don't want to be pulling it too tight, just want it to hold it while I do the wrap and tuck, just like that. The insides of these clamps have been sanded more than anything I've ever sanded before. They will not damage the bands. So there you go. As you can see, there's a lot of, it's not pulled too tight, there's giving it. Then you get your binding strip. Look how small that is. Again, it's actually very, very awkward for me to do it from here because of the way I'm stood with the camera. But put it on. And always do 4 and 2. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and again I could be pulling that there, but I'm not pulling it too tight. You pull them too tight, that's when you start get band breakages early. I'll go 4 over the string, 4 over the ferroband, 2 over the string like so. Put it in, pull through, then simply nip it off, pull it through. Now I've used about half of that wrap and tuck there. The weight difference in that and a constrictor knot is literally nothing, maybe 0.001 gram. There's no need to go around there loads of times. All you do is add weight, slow your bands down. And I prefer the wrap and tuck. I think it matches in better. I think it's a better hold, and I've also found out that the bands last a little bit longer. You don't get the constrictor thread cutting in. Anyway, to this side. So again, 4 and 2, making sure they're even. 1, 2, 3, 4, again not too tight, and 2 over the string. And this is an over the top band set, the simplest one. I think it's the TTF what we get stuck on the lads, but we'll show that one in a minute. Again, nip it off, pull it through. That's an over the top band set, very simple. Whether you use wrap and tuck, constrictor knots, cable ties, whatever. I wouldn't recommend cable ties, but people do. You'll see straight away when I turn this round that both them bands are running lovely and straight. So I'll just nip these off. So I like to cut these off really close as well, all the way down, because again, taking weight off. Now you'll see how they run lovely and straight. If they're going on it over the top catapult, like this little devil here, the bands run absolutely perfect to the pouch. See that? Nice straight line, spot on. The problem starts here if you try and put one of these on TTF. There you go. Pull it, get your pouch, your bands, put it on. And TTF, most people shoot gangster. See that twist? You want your bands like that, but obviously you can't because the pouch is in the wrong place. The pouch needs to be there. And this is how we get rid of that little twist. I'm not going to put the bands on the catapult. You can clearly see that this one here, if binded on, oh, excuse me, A little bit fiddly. As I say, the camera's right where I'd normally stand to be doing this, so it's a little bit tricky. As you can see, just dot that bit on as well, if I can, with the amount of fingers I've got. See? Lovely over the top band set, perfect. Made right, neat wrap and tuck, lightweight, soft weight pouch. Make a great little catapult, that one. Shoot perfect, straight as you like. So we'll put that there. Right then, the TTF one. This is what a lot of people might be interested in. Like I say, there's no right or wrong, it's preference, but this is how I've been doing it for a couple of years and it works absolutely bob on. So what I'm going to do, as I say, I'll double cut on making sure every band's millimetre perfect. Peel them away. Now this is the important part here. You get your pouch, your ferroband. So you do that roll. Now for the over the top band sets, I went through the inside of the pouch out. You don't do that, but you turn it round. You go through the outside of the pouch in, and then make it exactly the same. Get the fold, like I said. It's important to get this fold nice and neat, like so. Now this is some new leather which I'm prototyping, lads. It's like the old biker stuff I had, really good. And then you clamp it in. If you ain't got one of these vices, use a couple of clamps, get somebody to hold it, whatever. Either. Roll it up. Push it through. Make sure you get your fold right. Bob's your uncle, job's a good one. And you pull it through. Tighten that one up. And again, that could be pulled straight through, but I don't want to put too much stretch on, like with a wrap and tuck. It's nice just to get it right. And then the ties. Again, 4 and 2. So here goes. 1, 2, 3. And like I said, I could be stretching these out here. You don't want to do them tight, because that's when you start. If it's too tight, bands go quicker. You just got to give it enough pressure to catch it. But I sound like catch it then. Enough pressure to catch it, but not enough to over tighten it. So 4 and 2, like so. Back for the string, pull it through, grab the scissors, nip it off, pull it through. Same this side, 4 and 2. If I'm putting it actually on the fork of the catapult, I do 6 and 4. 6 round the bands, then 4 over the string, just for that extra bit of security. But for the pouch, 4 and 2 is more than enough, and you're not putting any extra weight on or nothing. There's the 4, 1, 2. Back for the string, like so. Pull through, nip the extra little nibble off, pull it through. Here's your TTF band set. I'll show you how this one works now. Careful to put it out. And when you'll see this, just separate it, because I do stick when the clamps get them. First of all the excess off. Nobody likes to have excess. If you add any extra weight, all you're doing is losing performance in your bands. Always cut as close as you can. Right then, now the two little things, what was on over the top one, go to the outside, the excess flaps. On the TTF one, they go on the inside. I've been using this method for well over a year now, with the inside. It doesn't affect accuracy or nothing. You could see me videos on YouTube doing bullseye after bullseye with it. Doesn't affect it. Now, if you try and put the over the top one with the flaps on the outside on a TTF catapult, like I showed you just, what you get when you're on your pouch level, you get this horrible twist here, and I don't like twists. I like everything to be running smooth on mine. So we'll eliminate that one. But when you do the one with a flap on the inside and you pull it back, look at that. Lovely, perfect straight line. And it's as simple as that. It's just putting it from the outside in on the TTF ones and from the inside out on the over the top ones. Like I say, I'm not going to band these up, lads, because there's no point. You do all the way to band them up. But it's as simple as that. For the inside to the outside, for over the top, from the outside to the inside on TTF. And that is the difference. That is it. Simple. Confuses a lot of people, but simple. Anyway, Warrior, these are on the website now, as you know. Pocket Poacher Super Grips. They're coming within the next week or two. I know there's a lot of people waiting on these. They'll be on the website within a week or two. Just keep checking. They're going to be permanently in stock for, you know, till we decide to cancel them, which won't probably never happen. But yeah, they'll be on there. I put a little bit of gun stock camo type on mine. Really nice. But anyway, yeah, that's it, lads. That's how you do your band sets, TTF to OTT. Loads of people have been asking. As I say, there's loads of ways to do it. Some people do it different ways, different methods, but I'm showing you my way. Using it for a couple here, not had a problem with it. It all lines up good, shoots good, lasts long. All the best, lads. Cheers, and more vids coming soon. Catch you later.